Another fascinating fact is that peacocks have incredibly loud calls. Their piercing cries can travel over long distances and often become more frequent before rainstorms. In many rural areas, people even consider their calls a sign that rain may soon arrive. When people think of a peacock, they usually picture a bird with an enormous fan of colorful feathers spread wide like a living rainbow. But here's something surprising. Only the male is actually called a peacock. The female is called a peahen, and together they belong to a species known as peafowl. Young peafowl look surprisingly plain when they hatch. Male chicks don't grow their famous train immediately. It takes around 3 years before a young peacock develops the full display that makes the species so famous. Until then, males and females look much more alike. Every feather is covered with tiny microscopic structures that reflect light in different ways. This is why the colors seem to shift between brilliant blues, greens, and shimmering gold depending on the angle. Unlike paint or dye, these colors come from the way light interacts with the feather's structure, a phenomenon known as structural coloration. So the next time you see a peacock opening its incredible fan of feathers, remember that you're witnessing far more than simple beauty. You're watching millions of years of evolution at work, a dazzling performance designed to attract a mate, demonstrate strength, and ensure the survival of one of nature's most extraordinary birds. The peacock's magnificent tail isn't really its tail at all. Those dazzling feathers are actually called the train. The real tail is much shorter and hidden underneath. When it's time to impress a female, the peacock lifts its real tail to support the massive train, creating the breathtaking fan that can stretch over 6 feet long. Nature doesn't just create beauty. Sometimes it turns survival into a spectacular work of art. Despite carrying such a huge train, peacocks can still fly. When danger approaches, they launch themselves into the air with powerful wing beats, and often spend the night perched high in trees, safely away from predators like foxes, wildcats, and large snakes. Peafowl are naturally found in forests and grasslands, where they forage for seeds, fruits, flowers, insects, and even small reptiles. They are opportunistic eaters and play an important role in controlling insect populations. This is actually called a courtship display, and it's one of the most incredible performances in the animal kingdom.